Daniel Miller here. How are you all doing? Thank you for coming and thank you for watching my Destiny 1 broadcast. And what better way to introduce yourself to Destiny but to come to my 100th stream. It's 100 streams we've had of Destiny 1 here on my channel. Absolutely astonishing. We've had 100 broadcasts of Destiny 1 here since the channel started, and as you know, the channel had evolved into a community of Destiny veterans and Destiny players, which indeed has been so greatly appreciated. I started the channel as an experiment, and literally within the first couple of weeks we already had many dedicated members coming here, watching the Destiny activity, our adventures, and then bringing in their comments and views, which made this channel very interesting to everyone who was Destiny and Bungie related, as well as obviously for everyone else, as it provided a lot of interesting content for people who like video gaming overall. And as you know, the channel had this main focus on connecting and communicating, so our community had become very vibrant and very energetic and indeed very connected. We had many people coming in and joining in firefights, playing multiplayer, making new friends, selecting various members for their own teams in order to do strikes and raids on Destiny. We had many hours of interesting adventurous gameplay, as well as even many more hours of very interesting educated comments and views, which were helping our Destiny gamers worldwide. So tonight we are reaching the number of 100, which is truly astonishing. I never thought I'd be streaming a game for so long and so much in depth with both content and participation of the community members, and I can certainly tell you that altogether it's been one of my best ever experiences of online gaming. I'm so glad to have come here to Twitch with my broadcasting, and I'm so glad to have generated so much interest and indeed discovered new friends and created a community which is talking with various community members worldwide every day. As said, we are sharing our comments and views on everything which is video gaming related. We most frequently talk about Destiny, but as you know, in the recent times I also have focused on the brand new game to come out of BioWare called Anthem, and many of you might have been watching the Anthem feedback broadcast which I was running earlier tonight. It turned out to be yet another very lengthy broadcast, and the reason for that is we had lots of community members coming in. We had around 2,000 people coming in during this week, and I'll just check the stats on how many people came and watched and listened to what we had to say, and I'm truly humbled because I could see that a combination of members, people who love Mass Effect, people who are the true hardcore veterans of Destiny, those who are dedicated to the Division, some people who play Warframe, and also other people from other games had come in, had a look, shared the views and participated in our community feedback, which was really very interesting. And all of that is going to be collated and then forwarded to the developer, BioWare. As you know, they are particularly happy to receive constructive feedback coming from many broadcasters, because obviously their communities are generating certain stream of thought, and then when presented to them in a concise, detailed, very focused email, helps them to tackle some of the issues which are transpiring from the original game reception. As you know, Anthem has not been released as yet. We are playing the demo periods. We had the VIP demo last weekend, which was very enjoyable, and tomorrow we are going to be engaging with another 3 days of demo testing, and the demo is incredibly big. If you are downloading it to your console, it will take you about 29 gigs, and for your PC it will be even 42 gigs, and the actual gameplay will last for about 8 hours, and that comprises the gameplay based on story missions, your exploration of the Fortasis, which is your base, as well as some attacks on so-called Stronghold, which is similar to what we have here as strikes and raids in Destiny. And then you have also free World of Anthem. So altogether more like a beta test of a game rather than just a simple snippet like demo. And I thoroughly enjoyed it. Really look forward to the next 3 days, and really humbled and encouraged by the great number of people who had come in to discuss the game and to raise some issues, to talk about what they liked the most. And I have to say that amongst everyone who participated, although we were plagued by technical problems, we really had so many of those, and them interfering with the gameplay and everything, I had literally nobody coming in and complaining. Not a single person. People were positive, forward thinking. They talked about the gameplay, they talked about the enjoyment of the game, everything they liked so far. They talked about what they wanted to see in the future, what the expectations were. I even raised some issues which were somewhat controversial and emerging on social networking forum related to so-called microtransactions. And indeed, those were just rumors. They were not even confirmed by the development team. In fact, they dispelled the rumor today, saying that this was definitely not true to fact. The prices stated were not really the developers' prices. And, you know, we had lots of interesting discussions with constructive feedback. And first and foremost, and most importantly, the focus was exactly on what we loved the most, and that is our gameplay. So thank you guys for that, really appreciate it. I love talking to all of you. I love seeing our community growing. Lots of new members have come to the to my channel, and I've seen many new followers coming to Twitter and Instagram as well, so very grateful for that. And considering how constructive and interested all the gamers were, I'm very encouraged, literally just thinking of the Anthem community and the way it is going to be built, because as you know, Anthem, similar to Destiny, is a multiplayer game. It's focused on that joint team effort. We'll wear 4 different Javelin suits, and then each suit will be equipped with different weapons and powers, meaning that a strategy or, you know, a tactical type of approach may well be construed right from the beginning when entering this unknown, very mysterious Anthem world. And therefore, in that fire team of 4 with special abilities linked to each player, we are going to be able to tackle the enemy and hostilities as seen out there in the wild. So if you are one of those guys who's wondering what Anthem is about, what we like to do, if you like Mass Effect, if you like The Division, if you love Destiny, then definitely come back here during the weekend. I'll be streaming literally 24/7, and we'll try to use as much time as possible to provide you with the best possible content with quality gameplay, hopefully with some of our new Anthem community members coming in and talking here through chat. We have to see how everything develops. I think the first weekend was basically a test, and we'll play by all the technical difficulties. It's likely to be much better and more digestible tomorrow, with a lot of high quality gameplay as well. Hopefully no dead spots with rubber banding, which were affecting my gameplay during last week. And altogether we are all very happy, positive and forward thinking, and considering our gameplay, which will start tomorrow roughly around 5 o'clock PM UK time, 6 o'clock PM European time. It will be also 12 o'clock and 9 o'clock consecutively Eastern and Pacific in the US. So if you're one of those guys, get ready. And if you want to participate, just download the demo to your PC or console. It is basically a free demo, an open demo. You don't need any subscriptions anyway. You can try it at will. You can play it as much as you want. And indeed, you can join in our firefights as well if there is a possibility. We can choose who to play with, literally from the word go, or indeed we can be brought in through the game algorithm to be tackling the hostilities through a randomly selected team as well. So whatever you prefer, just do remember, Anthem demo is going to be played tomorrow and then on Saturday and Sunday. And after that, there will be no more demos, but indeed we are going to be watching the days as they go by, and we simply will be crossing the days on our calendar, waiting for that magic 22nd of February when the game is going to be fully launched. And obviously we are going to be streaming it here as well. So watch this space and mark those dates for your diary. But tonight we are celebrating 100 broadcasts of Destiny. 100 broadcasts of Destiny 1 here on my channel. I have been broadcasting more than 350 hours of gameplay. So really formidable and rather lengthy considering that I've spent only about 4 months on Destiny, a bit more, a bit longer than 4 months, 4.5 months on Destiny. I made many new friends, lots of new community members have joined my channel. We talked at length about Destiny and everything we love in video gaming, and we talked about our favorite games and our favorite moments and the moments we changed our lives, and you know, all of that. So it's been a wonderful 4.5 months. I truly enjoyed every bit of it, and I really look forward really for this community still to be growing. I look forward to meeting new people, new fans, new members, new communicators, new connectors, and everyone else is going to be participating in 2 of those wonderful worlds. As you know, the channel is going to be dedicated to Destiny and to Anthem, 2 games which are similar but also very different and very compatible. And I will be then tonight playing story missions which are still left here for my Titan. As you know, I'm building my Titan. He's already very mighty. I built him to the level 40, and he has also 390 power points of light. So altogether, very, very enjoyable, very entertaining experience so far. So tonight, I'm hoping to have quite a few visitors as well, as this is obviously the stream 100. And I hope that you guys are going to be loving it, enjoying it, and coming in with questions and views. And I hope that literally for the next 200, we are going to be, or next 100 I should say, up to the point when we reach the number 200, we are going to be again making new connections and bonds, and making new friends as we go along. So without further ado, as we know, we've talked a lot about all sorts of things earlier tonight, but now is the time for some serious action. We are going to be playing our Titan human male, as you can see, on level 40 with 390 light, played by DRBMiller, in other words, myself. There we are, my friends. We are up in the orbit. Let's see what there is to be done. Do we need to go to the tower? Do we need to do anything in there? I don't think we do. There are some missions which are still left here for us. As you could see, I acquired at the end of my mission yesterday, at the end of my broadcast I should say, this wonderful Asharo's Hope Titan artifact, which has 384 defense points, and therefore I was able to increase my light by even 9 points from 381 to 390, so that was absolutely magnificent. And I'm using my Baronic Hero as my primary and my Lone Fargon as my secondary. Both have served me very well on Titan. Say I've not been using Fusion Rifle that much on my other characters, but here with my Titan, this weapon did wonders, as well as my Baronic Hero, well equipped with all perks and indeed with 390 attack points, destroyed many hostile enemies. Coming back to progress, we do have the major mission, which is in the Garden Spire, but I want to see whether there was anything else for us to complete. We had completed all of those the Death of Crota missions, which were given to us by Eris now, and completing the mission, the Garden Spire. But I do want to connect with maybe some other characters and see whether there's anything else to be done before we do so. I'll just go to the tower. As you can see, I collected some Siva Heroic Strikes bounties as well, which are going to be useful if we do some strikes. Perhaps tonight we are going to be doing quite a few of them in order to celebrate our broadcast 100. So we are going to see that as well. But I'm a bit slim on story missions, as you could see, hardly anything left. So without further ado, let's go to the tower. Let's talk to some of our friends and some of our commanders, and let's collect some bounties as well. I keep forgetting to collect bounties, and that's ridiculous, because obviously doing many missions is always likely to provide me with extra rewards, and I really have to be always remembering this. It needs to be literally part of my regular daily drill, and I'm forgetting it very frequently. So the best thing to do always is to go to the base, and then you're automatically reminded of the bounties because you have to walk through there, and your bounty tracker is always nearby. So nice and wonderful to be going back to our beloved planet, to be going back to the tower, city, and the planet which we are protecting from the darkness, from the evil, from all of those hostilities coming at us from out there. I probably could read some of the stats, but really the journey of 100 Destiny broadcasts has been a wonderful one. So many interesting conversations had, so many good friends made, so many Destiny veterans mutually interconnected and bonded. We had many fire team members made, lots of people finding new members for strikes and for raids. It's been a wonderful and very, very sociable experience in every way imaginable, and I hope it stays that way. Okay, we have nothing with our Cryptarch. We don't have anyone to talk to down there either. I'll just very quickly have a look, but I know that Eris has been completed with everything. Let's see with Ikora we could get anything done. No, I don't think there will be.
Up all night? We expect great things of you.
Need some help there, buddy?
Morning.
380 gauntlets. 380 defense, 380 Titan mark. Let's just double check that. 384 gauntlets, 394. .380 boots. I think all of that is much more powerful. Yeah. What I have is a lot more powerful than that, but I'll just double check the abilities on those bits here. 73, 79. This one is pretty okay. So what we'll do is we are going to take that one.
Remember, you stand for the Titans while you wear this.
And what we'll do is we'll go to the options, and then we'll put this one on, and then we'll infuse the other one. There you go. So that's all done. We have a much better quality kit. Mangonel Type 2 will give us Intellect 50 and Strength 56. So we have 73 to 79, which could be increased. And what's particularly good, it is increasing the amount of sniper rifle. Also, it increases a bit agility for 5 seconds. I have not been using my sniper rifles much, but I will do so after now, I think. And just see, the sniper rifle is 385, 390. So I need to be raising it to about 390. But never mind, we can still use it from time to time. And we'll just keep this one on. See whether my life would go down. Yeah, it would go down. So I'm not going to do that. I want the light to be as high as possible. So very quickly we'll double check on the perks. Lift, increased height and increased control. No, we can't do that. Aftermath, and that's Fist of Havoc, so that's good. Overload, reduce Storm Fist cooldown, that's pretty good. Storm Fist punishing melee attack with bonus damage. Titan Codex, 25% battle recovery and toughness. Speed and toughness, no, battle recovery and toughness is more important. Headstrong, sprint faster. Increases the duration of pulse grenade, lightning grenade and aftermath, pretty good. Training focus on maximum battle recovery. Training focus on all attributes. And then unstoppable. Your hardest skill while using Fist of Havoc. Shoulder charge. Okay, so shoulder charge as well. We got that. So that's all nicely enabled. Good perks are on. We don't have to change anything, that's all good. All in
Carry
order.
the letter.
Well, you have to learn their language. It's not just barking,
What
you
are the
know.
bounties in there? Okay, so that's for the Siva heroic strikes.
Stand strong.
We may
What
do
does
those a bit
Titan
later.
want?
We'll see. I'll just collect some of the other.
Looking for me.
I must
Tell me what happened
remember
at the
to
castle.
collect those from Zavala before we go to Siva heroic strikes. Because I keep forgetting it, and that's not what should be happening.
Yes, Guardian.
Alright, so we have 30
Check.
super kills, primary precision
Acknowledged.
kills, solo weapon
Updating
kills.
logs.
Okay. Maybe I can just switch those to different bounties. Literally just changing our bounties because the other ones will be a bit more applicable at the moment. And so that will be okay, Patrol Master.
Checking.
Quality one.
Confirmed.
Another one needs to go in as well. Okay. So that's not a problem. We'll do that. Go back to this bounty. That one we need. Cabal Mages.
Checking.
Ultras defeated, so that's
Acknowledged.
good. Assist medals, medal send, medal send, medal send. That's all the same. So that's fine.
Thank you, Guardian.
We do have plenty of those for now. We don't need to worry
Close the
about it.
Dreamer mission. Gulf of Mexico.
And let me think. Alright, so principally we are now fully kitted up for our next mission.
Package for Commander Zavala. Kind man.
That'll be interesting.
Our next mission is going to be Black Garden. So before we commence, we are going to have a nice, good look. We'll gather our thoughts. We'll think of the loved ones before commencing with the battle. The reason we do that always is simply to make sure that we are always ready and that we can engage our enemies with ease without thinking of anything which is not positive. When you go to battle, you never know whether you are to come back in one piece, dead or alive, and therefore it's very important to focus on what you love the best, and of course on all that warms your heart, people you love the best, places you've been to which are close to you, your family, your friends, and the city and the planet which you are protecting. Right, so we have seen everything. Here we are, my friends. We are going to be pursuing the mission called the Garden Spire. We need to seize control of the Black Garden Spire held behind the wall of the Cabal warbase and wake the Gate Lord's eye. So, as you know, this is very much in sync with all the other missions. And if I'm not mistaken, this is going to be bringing us back to the end of Destiny 1 game base game, I should say. I'm a bit tired really after doing all the broadcast on Anthem. Brain feels a bit scrambled, lots of questions coming in, and it's quite tiring really, but very enjoyable. It's so good to see so many positive thinking people coming in and connecting with the community, and you know, coming in and wanting to wait and wanting to see when the game's going to come out, and then the demo coming out this weekend. Very, very enjoyable. Really, I want to have the experience which many of my Destiny veterans were presenting me with, which was to be there with the game literally from the word go, from the beginning, from beta testing onwards, and that is really, truly, and honestly, fully astonishing. Okay, so we are going to be proceeding to the planet, and we are going to be attempting to defeat that enemy. So stand by. We are now going to Mars. The Garden Spire is our next mission. Stand by.
I have a plan to charge the Gate Lord's eye. Deep in their warbase, the Cabal are sitting on a Vex spire that connects to the Black Garden Gate. We free that spire, we can charge the eye. We'll be hitting the Cabal where they're the strongest. So I hope you're ready for war. Here we go. Let's fight our way into their warbase.
Alright, my friends, we are ready to pursue this mission, which is called Black Garden, so let's carry on. Get our Sparrow, and we can now proceed with force. There we are. Proceeding to our destination. Exciting to know that this mission will end our base game. Oh, we don't want to do this event at the moment. Or maybe we will, actually. Let's see.
right behind you.
Defending the wall side. That's pretty good. Yep. Where are the other ones?
Keep going.
Lots of exciting action here. As you can see, the enemy wants to get to our wall set. Oops, that's wrong.
Don't give up.
That was beautiful. Oh, look at that. That's dreadful.
Almost got it. Great work.
I got killed. I already got my bounty by the looks of it. So the event finished. We defended the wall set. So what's this? Oh, look at that. So where is that? Oh, everyone dead. Alright, so no worries really for us. Let's see. Need to go in here at all? Oh no. Oh, I got him. Lovely fusion rifle does wonders here, I have to say. Really good substitute for my sniper rifle, which I was using so frequently with my warlock and with my hunter as well, but all good. I've not used that perk successfully as yet. When I'm sprinting, I should be
I
giving
need to
that
locate the spire. Let's keep
mighty
moving.
punch.
I'll scan for a good vantage point.
We got to the right area, so that's really quite good. Firebase Rubicon. Yeah, I remember one of the missions when I was looking for this firebase and I couldn't find it. That's good. one bounty, which is for our solar weapon abilities and arc weapon abilities. So where's he gone? Well, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. Why is he not dead? Why are you not dead yet? That's the question. More enemies. Battle runner. No, I don't think so. Gone the wrong way. Right. He's been resolved. And that one resolved. Armor breaker. We're completing these bounties with ease. Literally just racing through it. Sounds are dreadful. I hate them. So fast. We had resolved the cyan problem. No longer a threat. But once we get to the Black Garden, the big boss is very difficult to kill. So better smarten up.
That observation tower overhead. There's bound to be a way to locate the spire there.
Why is he alive? Look at him. Let's see whether I can give him that mighty punch. Did I get him? Almost. The mighty punch worked. It did take me a bit of time. So where is this thing? Probably inside. That's pretty good. I was really close to being killed in there. Because that Centurion had a mighty machine gun. I was able to get in, so
Let's try that terminal.
deploy Ghost.
Come on, where is it? I got it. It's on the other side of another defense line. Well, if they didn't already know we're coming, they do now.
So we've got to be ready for the enemy. Across the field. They will know that we are coming. That fusion rifle is serving me so well. Boom! That was beautiful. That was beautiful. So here, we'll take this interceptor and go outside. Okay. Where are we to go? Up here or there? This intercept is pretty good and also reasonably precise. Interceptor served me well. And now we are going up here, looking for more enemies to destroy.
I think they just invited us in. Feels like a trap.
It is a trap. I better watch out. did manage to get in, so that's good. Awesome. Begin. Beast. That is ridiculous and completely needless. What was I doing? So where was I being dropped?
Feels like a trap.
No, that wasn't particularly good. Where are they? I didn't see them.
Get ready. You know what happens when I open doors.
Alright, going up there. Deploying ghost. We got in, alright. What is this now? To go on that platform in there, and then from there we need to proceed to that tunnel.
We're getting close.
Capture Spire. Lots of subtasks in here, all of which were successfully completed so far, so let's see what else is there for us to do.
We have to cross that bridge.
Yeah, I remember that. Lots of enemies are to wait for us here.
There's the spire, straight ahead.
I'm gonna... Okay. Those have been destroyed. Who's here as well? Nearly got me. It's because my gun keeps reloading where it shouldn't. Don't know why.
You handle the Cabal. I'll wait the eye. There, a conduit to the spire. Get me close.
There. We are close. More enemies to
I
advance.
have no idea what's about to happen.
Gate opening. Yes, it is. That big Mr. Blobby in there. Oh, I got resupply codes. Yeah, that's what I wanted to get. So that's good. We can really put them in there. What else is going to be happening now? Mission is complete.
The eye is charged. It's time to enter the Black Garden and finish this.
Absolutely. It's literally the time to finish all this. Enter the Black Garden and destroy the enemy. Our mortal enemy, the darkness. But I'm not able to do that because I need to go and speak to Ikora, and she's down in the tower. This was a very enjoyable mission, and I completed it swiftly. 155 kills, 34 precision kills. I got some rewards. So this is our screenshot of the score, and now we are going back to the base. And once we get there, we'll talk to Ikora, and then we'll get another mission. It wasn't too difficult. Some perks so I can upgrade, so that's good. We have some upgrades on that Titan artifact, and let's see what that is. Increase intellect, and that's exactly what we wanted. And we have another subclass in there, and that will be our increased control. So upgrades lift to travel to greater heights. Upgrades lift for better direction control while in the air. Greater heights I need at the moment. I'm not jumping that high, and that feels good. Okay. No, it's not okay. I've got something in there and I either missed it. Oh, I've got 2 engrams to decode. Alright. So off we go. We are off to the tower. We need to speak to Ikora. We need to speak to Master Rahul, and there we are. So stand by and then we'll proceed. There we are. Back to the base. And off we go speak to Master Holdfast. No, we have Postmaster as well. Postmaster
Hi.
has something for us. 2 engrams.
Transferred.
Class Titan engrams, 2 of them.
Bye.
Shall see you again, Postmaster, after another hard battle.
Take King. 3 words. 9-word bursts. Over and over. Osiris. Let's see what we have then.
3 engrams indeed.
Remind me of Lancelot.
5
Titan.
mile mark. It's pretty good.
Promise
Have we
you'll come
before?
back and tell me
Another
how
one?
this works for you.
Hesperus type O.
Not many of those left, even in our vaults.
Viscot type 1. So let's see. These are some really terrific finds. Not as strong as I thought it would be. Yeah, these ones are not particularly strong. Yeah, it's 390, that's 391. 393, 385. Really not useful. We already have more superior Titan marks and Titan artifact as well. Okay. All
Come
of
back
that
soon.
is sorted out. So we
We
need to
need
speak
the
to
challenge.
Ikora. We need to go to the deck
What is
below.
an engram you
Before
ask?
we do that, let's see whether there are any other bounties
I'm
which we
authorized
could
to award bounties, Guardian.
track, and you know that we already had completed quite a few. Mass reconnaissance completed. We collected resource nodes, opened chests and killed all the enemies in Mars. Radicayan 10, that's very good. We'll be able to infuse weapons now. And then some reputation as well. We have primary precision. That precision kills using a primary weapon. That's been completed. More reputation. And then armor breaker. Defeat 50 Cabal completed. Moit of Light. Okay. We need to speak to Ikora. But what I do want to see is if
Close
I
bounty
can
assigned me.
collect any more bounties in here from
Open
him.
log.
I can't really. Yeah, probably come back for the Siva Heroics
you,
if we are to
Guardian.
be doing some strikes as we complete the mission, and then now we are just quickly going to the deck below and speak to Ikora. As you could see, Ikora's there.
Yeah, he's good.
Quite like my outfit, I have to admit. There we are. Good evening, madam. I've come back
Yes,
to
Guardian.
debrief you on our latest mission.
Any of this help?
Your voice has done well, Guardian. The eye hums with potentiality. The gate should open. The will to step through to face the darkness within. That is something that must come from you. So these are really not particularly great items, but we're polite, we'll just take them.
Thanks again.
And new step. Fight to the gate and enter the Black Garden on Mars to destroy its heart. Alright, so open character. You actually did see that what I picked up is not useful. But I did get some extra perk in here. Increase discipline. I'm not going to increase discipline. Intellect needs to be increased to 300. The super will then be recharged faster, and the discipline also we need to really increase discipline as well, and strength and everything. Alright. And what have we got in there? Yes, this one we are not going to need. It's particularly weak and useless. So coming back to progress, we need to go where? To Mars, of course. Fight through the gate and enter the Black Garden on Mars. Destroy its heart. Complete mission to Black Garden. So that's the difficult mission. And we are going to go.
Watch yourself out there.
Indeed, madam. Fear God. Honor the king. I shall be back after another hard battle.
And even the strongest right.
Again, we are going to be enjoying these views for a few moments, looking at the sky, observing our city, thinking of the places we love the most. And now we are going to be going up in the orbit after enjoying a bit of peace and tranquility, gathering our thoughts, getting ready for the battle. Now we're going to go up in the orbit and proceeding fast to the planet Mars in order to complete Black Garden mission. We need to destroy the heart of the enemy. There we are, Meridian Bay. The Black Garden mission, level 18 story. Fight through the gate and enter the Black Garden to destroy its heart. Stand by and then proceed.
I don't think we'll get a second chance at this. We pull this off, we can save the Traveler. If not, the Vex will seize our worlds. The Gate Lord's eye is still charged. Let's head for the gate.
Let's head for the gate. There you are. Got him.
The Vex are going to do everything they can to keep us out of the Black Garden. Where are we? If this is the Black Garden, it's not on any map of known space and time. I guess we just keep going? They're in some kind of stasis.
No. They're all asleep in stasis, right. Don't matter. You're not bothered. Destroy the lot that was attacking us. No. No, that is dreadful. I hate those happies. Good. Boo. They seem moving forward rather rapidly. Okay. That's the Black Garden, alright. Good to see that my intellect is good. And
there's something extremely dark down below. I think we found the Black Garden's heart.
Yeah, this is our Black Garden. Looks beautiful, look at that. Beautifully designed. Very deadly. Enemies are waiting for us. And we better be ready. Okay. That's beautiful. No chance. But if I remember correctly, there's going to be a major boss down there. Get the move, but for some reason that grenade went in first. Plenty of ammunition for my fusion rifle. All sorted, and now we got these other bosses in there. That's odd, they're not coming. Entering the Black Garden.
The Vex here are powering that barrier. Take them out. Barriers down.
Nice, beautiful. The rocket launcher worked really well. The perks are fully enabled there, so really destroying the, you know, that beast. These. Okay. Looking good. Not many people here tonight. We had about 80 people early on, and that was to do with our Anthem feedback session. There were 80 watchers at one time, but then altogether I think it's about 400 or 500 people that came in. Everyone's very excited about Anthem. Everybody wants to know what Anthem is about. There's a lot of hype, you know, in the industry, and obviously we are testing our demo tomorrow as well. So anybody who's watching, if you're interested in what Anthem is about, join me tomorrow for my weekend of Anthem streams. It's going to be a complete Anthem weekend. So remember, it starts tomorrow afternoon and it ends on Sunday night. to our black garden. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful. Really need it. I don't think. More hostilities, more hostiles, more enemies, more everything. These are quite hard to kill. Why are they dying? Don't tell me. Oh, you are here as well. Don't think so. Super does it. Super does it. As you could all see, my super worked beautifully, and every character does have a different super. And then obviously it is up to you to decide which one works out the best for you. Just to tell you just briefly about Anthem. In Anthem we are playing 4 different characters wearing javelin suits. Each suit is, I guess, similar to what we have here as characters in Destiny, and then as it is a multiplayer, each gamer is then going to be participating in that team of 4, and each javelin suit does have different abilities and special powers. So ideal for a multiplayer with certain strategies when tackling various hostiles and enemies. Can't wait for everything to roll, not just tomorrow, but certainly on the 22nd of February. The game is fully released. Lots of people are asking me, is Anthem similar to Destiny? I might say not even in the slightest. It's a very different game. It's more similar to Mass Effect, which obviously was produced by the same studio, so it's not surprising. It looks like a wonderful multiplayer with many great hours of entertaining gameplay. And the enemies in there are also very hard to kill. Perhaps appearing initially to be slightly more advanced than these guys here in Destiny, but we'll have to see really once the game really begins to roll, you know. We'll see what everything is about, because demo is quite separate from the game. So it's providing us with a very good view with about 8 hours of gameplay, inclusive of story missions, stronghold missions, free play and all sorts. I think 8 hours is just stronghold and story missions, and everything else is just an add-on. And it's going to be quite separate from
Dead end.
the actual game.
The heart is just beyond here. This place is just one big machine. Get me close to the clusters.
So I need to scan those clusters. Die. Just die, and then might make my life a lot simpler. Forest needs to be deployed. Making it nice and easy. But you know what? This is not easy because I don't have my super.
Let's hit the other one.
get to that second cluster. Okay, we'll use our super on these guys now.
It's working. A spire is forming.
Spire is forming. I did see that the second cluster is going to be further up there, so we better hurry. Use our ghost. Come on, deploy ghost. And then we'll attack all the enemies. There we go. Come on, that's it.
Let's see if it works.
What's hitting me so hard? All dead. All dead. And that is so good. What I do need is my heavy. Not right now though. Come on, go back. This thing in there as well. Okay. Bang on. Well, that's the only. Oh, I see. I thought we had two of those with just one. Oh, no, that's too bad. Effect. Okay, so that's all resolved, and then we have deploy ghost in here as well to open the gate.
All we need is permission to enter. And
We're getting this permission. Yeah. We are. Gate is going to be opening.
the heart of the Black Garden.
Ah,
Well,
right.
here goes nothing. Or everything.
Cross the threshold. Cutscene.
So, think you can kill a god?
Don't think I have a choice.
heart is bringing that statue to life.
Soul progeny, the girl. No.
The heart is bringing that statue to life.
Get it.
The heart is dying. Keep fighting them.
That's good. That one now. A bit too early, a bit too early.
The heart is bringing that statue to life.
I'm not going to be able to do that. I don't have ammunition.
heart is dying. Keep fighting them.
I need more ammunition. I need more heavies. Defeated. And there's the third one as well. I completely forgot about that one. Still a bit more to go. It's the third soul progeny. We would have to do like this. we are.
We're back on Mars. The Shroud of Darkness is lifting, and light returns to the traveler. The speaker is calling us home.
There we are. Heroes return to the tower. So that's fantastic. We have completed the final mission, and we're going back to the tower to receive our reward. So there's going to be a beautiful cutscene, and we are going to be rewarded for all of our achievements, hard battles, and everything that we completed so far. Look at this. This is beautiful. Blackguard mission has been completed. But with some difficulty. We did not complete it with ease as we expected. Well, it's the final mission of the game, so the base game, that is. Many more missions to play really on DLC, as you know. So is everyone ready for that final recognition of my gifts and abilities? You guys ready? We are traveling to tower in order to get rewarded for all of our good deeds, achievements and accomplishments. So without further ado, let's crack on. Maybe we'll record the cutscene.
For centuries we feared the forces of darkness massing against us. We sought to hide and cower beneath a broken god. No more. These guardians show us what we are, what we have always been, and what we will be again. We are what remains of the light, and we will not be stamped out.
It's a day for pretty speeches and medals. But we know the real fight takes place out there. Take this. There's so much more, Guardian. I've seen terrible things born out in the darkness. Every moment brings them closer. All ends are beginnings. Our fight is far from over.
There we are, my friends. Rewarded. Who is the female character in there? The hunter is the question. She gave us this rifle, and we are going to be looking at it immediately. The rifle we got is the pulse rifle called the Stranger's Rifle. No? She's the stranger. Ghost's analysis suggests this weapon has been exposed to incredible forces and that parts of it shouldn't yet exist. So this is the weapon which we are going to be infusing and enhancing. Right? Treads upon stars, these are all very good weapons. Diamond Dye 377, we want to be using maybe some other weapon in order to infuse, so no hurry really. Scout Rifle Jade Rabbit. So this is really beautiful. We have some perks. The perks we got here, well, this one's increase intellect. We want to be increasing our ability to recharge super. So remember, your intellect is for recharging super faster, and your discipline is for recharging your grenades faster, and strength is for recharging my storm fist faster. So all of these have to be brought up to the top level in order to enable us to have the greatest power in combat. Okay, Asharo's Hope has a perk enabled as well, and that is Arc Resonance. Our grenades have a chance to generate an orb when killing a minion of the darkness. Intellect and discipline. So let's see, what's our... We are 19 short of tier 4. So still a way to go. We have some engrams, as you could see. Okay, so they need to be decoded. You know where? In the tower. Stand by and then ready to advance. There we are. We are progressing forward most rapidly. So we'll go to Master Rahul first.
Yes?
I have some beautiful finds for you, sir. Are you going to be able to decode them?
This looks interesting.
Reward!
Done.
200 glimmer. I've got hardly any glimmer left. Don't know what's happened. Don't know why. Helmet. Mycene type 0. 385, we are 394. Not useful. And in fact, we are going to change our emblem as well. We're going to put on Blessing of the Ancients. All of them are very, very pretty. And I really like the Blessing of the Ancients. Seems to be like an appropriate one, considering what we have just accomplished. I don't understand why it becomes so yellow. Oh, I know. So we can use another shader. Blue. It's too bright. This as well. Autumn Splendor. That's the one we were wearing. Too bright as well. Gold Spiral. Shimmer. Okay, maybe we'll keep that Autumn Splendor for a while. Maybe this is not too bad. I don't know. Autumn Splendor. Okay, we'll keep this one for a while. I thought I was going to change it. I don't like this yellow, it's too bright. Awesome as well. Okay, keep that for a moment.
Always interesting.
Indeed, sir. We shall see you another time, sir. So we have various people there to
Want
talk
to check
to.
these out?
See who's out there. Who wants to talk to us? Speaker. Yeah, that's correct. It's the speaker that wants to talk to us.
Block by block scout.
Reward us as well.
Yes, Titan?
I felt your approach, Guardian. The light shines in you.
Good evening, sir. I've come to debrief you on our last mission
Your
and
ghost
ask
has
for
served
further
you well, it
advice.
seems. Our worlds are safer, thanks to you.
Fruit of the garden, talk to the speaker. I have faith. Faith in the tower, the vanguard, and the city. And I have faith in you. For now, the traveller is silent. We must make our own way in the world. Thank you, Guardian, for all that you have done and for all that you will still do. So he's giving us all these items as reward.
Yes,
They're very, very weak
very
compared to everything we've got. And he also established that these ones are too weak. But mind you, some of them do have some special abilities on discipline, but I'm quite happy with what we've got. What's this? It's hunters.
There are many paths ahead of you, Guardian.
Indeed, sir. Fear God, honor the king. I shall be back after another hard battle.
The city is incredible. Your strength is needed beyond its walls to protect it.
Ava.
Pull yourself together, Eva. Start again. Something that says protector.
Brave singer. Blessing of the gifted. Blessing of the unmade, blessing of the ancients. Okay.
Tell your friends about old Eva.
Ornaments, red chroma. In fact, we cannot claim anything.
It's been a dream of mine to help the Guardians for, well, a while.
We cannot get anything from Ava. And we need to see if there are any other characters that wish to talk to us. Perhaps on the lower deck. Bounty Hunter.
I'm authorized.
Any more bounties?
Yes?
None. But actually we did complete some bounties, so time to cash up. Defeat heavy duty models. Defeat 10 Vex, Majors or Ultras. Up with reputation. Get 30 super kills completed. Reputation is up. So let's see. Cryptoarchaeology reputation is 1. Vanguard reputation is 1. New Monarchy reputation is 0. Crota's Bane 0. And Gunsmith reputation is 0. So although getting a lot of these reputation points, we are still low on those. So quite frankly, there's nothing left on story missions. We are to be acquired. Oh, something in there. Wait a minute. Zavala's challenge. Okay, so that's something separate. Okay.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. I shall see you after another hard battle, my friend Bounty Tracker. So is there anybody else who wants to speak to us down below?
Yeah,
No.
it's good. The Traveller picked a winner there.
The Traveller picked a winner in so quite frankly, we have nothing to do here anymore.
Tell me what happened at the Cosmodrome.
And we are to find out perhaps a bit more.
How can I help?
From our director. I don't want to have that ship landing next to me. Okay, enjoying the view. And it go to orbit, and then we'll see what else is there for us to do. Our next mission, well, next DLC should be the Dark Below. So what do we have on Mars? Coming war, patrolling, none of that. What do we have on Earth? Rise of Iron, no. Patrol, no. Moon. Patrol the moon. Hasselful strike, no. Reef. Bastion outpost. Taken King, Venus. Patrolling. Old Russia. So quite frankly, we've done weekly story playlist, we've done Siva Crisis Heroic, we've done the Nightfall Strike as well. Not this week. We've done it last week. So this week's Nightfall Strike we have not done. That's right. Okay. So what do we have left here as credits? No one watched that at all in months. Reef, I guess. What else? Off we go to the reef. Beware, stand by, and then proceed.
Giant bounty. Resolving images now. Incoming to growth chamber myth. Reroute to examination room. Tower mission postings currently pending due to incoming to Guardians.
I never trusted those wolves. Filthy fallen.
Package broken in transit. Incoming to growth chamber bounties. Incoming from Hectorian Outpost 3. Tower reporting Ishtar Outpost bounty unclaimed with 32-minute delay. Confirming resolution of Rasputin bounty. Correcting. Bounty closed. Cleared by the archives. Unit Yala, acknowledged. I have been stationed on the reef for the duration of the current crisis. I am Bergson 99 Zeno Protocol. You may call me Berg, if you prefer. Unable Please repeat address. Bounty. Bounty C-1321 is no longer available. I am authorized to transmit and receive bounties from the tower. Confirming resolution of Gandabal Lake bounty. Quarantine. Closed bounty. Unable to transmit. Cleared by the Amethyst Coven. Reroute. Confirming resolution of Silent Fang bounty. This is Unit Sentha. Please respond. Closing relay. Palace Cluster. Signal lost. Route to Amethyst.
There we are, my friends. We have arrived, and now we are going to be talking to our commanders, and we want to be finding out more about any of the future missions.
Guardian.
So Petra wants to talk to us.
We can help each other.
Fight fire with fire. Gather essences of darkness from Court of Oryx champions. More challenging champions need more essences. The Reef spies are reporting a resurgence of Taken activity in the court of Oryx, and they say they've recovered some very powerful technology from this Taken. I'm going to stop the Taken before they can repopulate the Dreadnought. Up for a little distraction. Indeed, madam, I'm up for a little distraction.
So, you understand the mission?
So this is going to be fight fire with fire. Speak to Varix, the Cryptarch, and the Eye of Osiris in the Vestian outpost. And the Eye of Osiris as well. Welcome to the Vestian outpost, Guardian. Good to meet you. The Queen thinks highly of you. Why not walk around and meet some of the new allies? When you're done, return to me. We have something to discuss.
We all want the same thing. An end to the House of Wolves.
Just to have a... Queen's Wrath, we got some of these already.
Back to the stars.
Not yet, madam. I need to speak to Varix. I need to speak to everyone in there.
After Skolas. You must be here to help the reef with its recent problems. Ah, yes. A guardian. You speak to Varix of House Judgment.
I will help you, yes. And you will say good things to Petra. Yes.
I will help you track the wolves, and you will say good things to Petra. You do this, I shall tell everyone you are my friend.
Indeed,
we
sir.
are friends, yes, Guardian. Give me your ghost.
Master Ives.
I've heard much of you from Master Rahul.
I look forward to conducting business with you, sir. I hope not to disappoint you too much.
I look forward to conducting business with you. I hope not to disappoint you too much. Is that it?
It is indeed, sir. Shall see you after another battle. Brother Vance, disciple of Osiris.
1, 2, 3, strike. Step. I've never seen the light the way it shows around you.
Oh, nice. I can see why Osiris is interested in you.
Oh, now I see why Osiris is interested in you. Go with the light.
You did have something else in there. Passage coin.
You're welcome. Keep your
The outsiders
eyes
stink
open.
of mud and sunlight. How can they stand it?
Oh, there it is. We've got passage coin in there. And here we have our new monarchy faction badge, and we have Elder Sigil. And what's this? We have also resupply codes. Allies, your goal is to tap into transport networks and draw more glimmer out of Cabal enemies last 10 minutes. Okay, we can use that one as well. But not right away. What is in here? Access abandoned quests. I don't think I had any. No abandoned quests. I had completed every one of those. And without further ado, we are now going to Petra. She is going to be giving us a new mission.
We have work. Ready for an adventure, Guardian? The Queen's wrath is at your side.
Now that you've met your new allies, I have a challenge for you. The House of Winter is weak. The Kel Draxis has personally taken the field of Venus. He's vulnerable. Take him out. Prove yourself to the Reef.
Let the hunt begin.
Let the hunt begin. Indeed, madam. Let's have it. Fear God, honor the King.
Good luck.
Thank you most kindly, madam. I'll be back after another battle. Farewell. So we acquired some missions which are literally an integral part of House of Wolves. But I just want to double check something before we proceed with these missions, if you bear with me a moment. Quite curious to find out, really.
I don't miss the Blazing Gate. My supervisor there was a real heartless.
Why leave the mark of your enemy? Guardians.
Half of the hangars below the prison flooded with coolant? Damn the wolves. Last time I saw this many people in the bay. We're going to war.
Okay.
We have to stop Skolos before this.
I was just literally trying to find out whether we had completed the Dark Below, and in fact we did, because all the Dark Below missions would have come from Eris, and we were doing that yesterday. So the Dark Below has been completed, and now we've gone to the House of Wolves, which is obviously the next DLC. So that's all very good, and we are now going to be proceeding with that as well. Yep, so that's all completed, and therefore we can now see what awaits us. Let's see quickly. Go to options, go to progress. The mission we've got here is gather the essence. Okay. Can put that, and we can undo that. Scourge of Winter is the story of the Awoken and the campaign against House of Hives. Hunt Draxis, the House of Winter's Skull, hiding deep in the caves of the Ishtar Sink. Complete mission, Scourge of Winter. So it is on Venus. Okay, we had a good look, we gathered our thoughts, we had a moment of peace, and now we are ready to go back to orbit. there we are, my friends. We are now, as you could see, at the beautiful emblem which is pinned to my uniform, nicely displayed in there. Very formidable when compared to my warlock and to my hunter. But we are looking at our destinations, and as we know, Venus is the next destination. So we have the Scourge of Winter. The Scourge of Winter is here. Hunt and kill Draxus, the House of Winter's Kell. Hiding deep in the caves of the Ishtar, saying, "Proceed, my friend Guardian, bring me the head of Draxus." Indeed, sir, I shall proceed with caution, and I will destroy the enemy with force and vigor. Fear God, honor the king.
Those fallen we faced in the archive belong to the House of Winter. Their Kell, Draxus, has been hunted by Guardians for years. If these reports are correct, he's commanding them from a network of caves up in the Cinders. If we want to keep the Academy's secrets safe, we should push into their lair and take him out. I'm ready if you are.
Indeed, I am ready. And this is what we are going to do, exactly as you said. Enemy awaits. We are ready. What was that? Where did this come from? Getting from that distance, which is regrettable. This time he was given the best possible treatment.
That's gotta be the way into their lair. Good headshot. Trying to get that in earlier.
But you know what, he got away. Go in here, or do we? Yes, we do. I nearly forgot about it. It's this way in.
There could be thousands of fallen in here.
Oh, air conditioned. Can't reach him from here.
Kel's guard is here.
Kel's guard, I hate them. I really do. They killed me so many times. Not today though. Okay.
Kel must be close.
That was awesome. We need to find Draxus, and I know where he is.
Catch. It must belong to the House of Winter. I've never seen one on the surface. The Kel's gotta be inside.
Storm the catch. Okay. Storm the catch. Dreadful fusion rifle. Careful enough.
A catch! It must belong to the House of Winter. I've never seen one on the surface. The Kell's gotta be inside.
We'll change that fusion rifle to a sniper. I've not been using sniper much with my Titan if at all. That sniper on. Let's see what this sniper is going to do to the dreaded enemy. Without no ammunition in here. Die. Should have done. What's the upgrade? Another perk. After jumping. Fist of Havoc can be aimed at enemies below. Okay, try that. Okay, nothing of importance or significance in there. Okay, so we can still hit maybe some of those enemies. Greatly reduced. His life depleting. Very good. We do want some more ammunition for our secondary and special weapons. Awesome, 2 of them. No ammunition from them. Okay. Materials. That's quite good as well. So good headshot from this distance. I'm really pleased with myself. There's another. Ammunition for my lovely sniper. These are dead. where the firing is coming from. And that's always most important. Some collectible items in there, and you know what? I was completely wrong. Off mark. Leave us alone, will you? We want to be just carrying on. Find Draxus.
Somewhere on this thing, there's a throne room. That's where we'll find Draxus.
Wintership, Simixval, Ishtar Sink. My hand cannon is rocking. I'll quickly get there now. All of them are here waiting for me to come in, and guess what? I was ready. I hate those guys. I really do. Hives with blades are absolutely deadly. Well, what have we got here? He had to be hitting me from that distance, didn't he? Should have taken that first. Causing so much damage and grief. That's it. He got away, and he's getting away. Not for long though. It's fast. Thanks God for my super. Any more? Yeah, some ammunition. We need as much ammunition as possible, because the boss is going to be ahead. Don't forget that.
There's the Kell.
Draxus.
Draxus was one of the worst plagues this system has ever seen. Without their count, houses usually turn against each other. We may finally have broken their hold on the Academy.
Good, good, good. Sitting there. Draxus, House of Kells. Well, he's dead. And you know what? We've come to the end of our broadcast. We are going to go back to Bastion Outpost, to the reef. We are going to be doing some admin in there, and then we'll call it a day. It's been a very, very enjoyable evening. We had an amazing Anthem feedback session, and after that we carried on with our Destiny world for 3 hours. So very, very good indeed. It was 7 hours of excellent entertainment, and most importantly with very great community engagement, and we love that. Very grateful to all of our community members. As you can see, I'm going to the Bastion Outpost, proceeding. I'm quite ready to go to bed, you know. Usually after playing a game I read a book and then I fall asleep. Activity never ends, does it? We're living in very, very pro-activity ridden times, and driven times in fact, and I really like that. I don't think I've ever been as active as I am today. Well, not quite true, but you know, the activity is massively heightened where you can do it on various platforms, and makes a big difference. Tomorrow I'll work on demo up to the point when I'm blue in the face. Okay, we have to go to Petra, but I think before then I'll go to my friend Master Ives. We want to record some engrams now.
Ah, you. Ask away.
Indeed, sir. I have several wonderful finds for you. Please do decode them for me, will you?
Not many of those left.
Not getting anything legendary.
We had that.
Oh yeah.
Piece.
Oh yeah, we got that legendary. That's good. And that's legendary 390, 391. That's pretty good. Very close, but not as close as we would want it to be. 385, 393. Well, we are saying goodbye to that one. Dismantling it. We've got some armor materials for it. A weapon in here, 385, 385. Let me see. I did look at Long Far Gone. No, where was it? There was a weapon in here which I wanted to infuse. Havoc Pigeon. Havoc Pigeon I wanted to infuse. Yep. There we go. Increased our lovely Havoc Pigeon. We need to use sidearms here, secondary from time to time as well. I keep forgetting to do that, but never mind. And we have sniper rifle. Where's our fusion rifle? Come on. There it is, 390. We want to be sitting literally there with 390. Sitting on it with 390. That was the weapon I wanted to infuse. Just remember the Stranger's Rifle. Didn't get any others in primary. Hopefully we'll be getting them soon.
Back to the shooting, I suppose.
Excuse me, and my voice suddenly went. And then we are going also to our banter track, I think. No, our postmaster, he has some engrams for us.
At your service, Guardian. Transferred. Interaction resolved.
Quickly, quickly, run, run, run. Go to your Cryptarch.
At your service.
Indeed, sir. Another lucky find. Might of Light, very useful. up in reputation
Back
as
out there,
well.
Guardian.
So we have everything here, everything sorted out.
Mindless violence?
And let's see, we are going to have also Petra.
To the gravity.
Talk to Petra to see
We
what
found
was going
Skolas
on.
once. We can do it again.
You did well, Guardian. Now you and I are going to hunt some wolves together. The fallen house of wolves bent the knee to my queen. They were taken in after the Reef Wars accepted. Now they are off the leash. The leader, Skolas, has fled the prison of elders. They must be stopped at all cost. Indeed, they shall be stopped, madam, but not tonight. I'm going to be
Good luck
continuing with those missions tomorrow. We've come to the end of our broadcast. Thank you all for coming, for participating, for being here with us. Look at that. Look at that. This is smart.
The tech crews did a good job.
We'll do it together.
Now I just need to finish.
He's doing it on that landing bay. The other guy's coming there. This is wonderful. You see, this is what the social hub is all about. Look at this. Oh, that's ridiculous. He couldn't stand it. He couldn't stand the way we were dancing. That's all it was. And the other one as well can't stand the way we are dancing. Oh, no, he's joining us. Oh, that's fantastic. Look at that. Wow, this is truly wonderful. A three-piece. Taking a bit of boogie at the end of a hard working night. And you know what? This is going to be the end of our broadcast for tonight indeed.
Yes.
I filmed this clip, I just couldn't resist it. It was so beautiful and so funny, and this is going to go on my Twitter. I like taking clips of various funny social activities. So sorry, I couldn't really switch my mic off, it happened so fast. Excuse me, it's going to happen again.
I turned the corner and walked face first into a Titan's chest. She apologized, but damned if that didn't hurt.
Thanks very much for coming, for watching my broadcast, from being with us here tonight, particularly if you were here also for my earlier broadcast on Anthem. Hope you enjoyed our firefights in Destiny. This was it wasn't particularly busy one. We didn't have many people coming. I had very many coming to our earlier broadcast on Anthem. So indeed very grateful for everyone and for everyone's participation, and very glad I could see it here in such a large number. It looks like our Anthem broadcast is going to be extremely busy. Loads of people are joining the Anthem community, so I really look forward to that. Still 3 weeks ahead. But guess what? Do come back tomorrow if you are a great sci-fi stroke RPG stroke shoot FPS fan. Anthem open demo is starting tomorrow, and indeed I'm going to be playing it 24/7 from tomorrow until the end of Sunday. So join us for firefights, for RPG, for comments and views, for javelin suit classes and everything else that will be taking place during the demo broadcast. So I hope to see you all tomorrow, and hope you enjoyed our firefights in Destiny 1. We are progressing forward with our Titan, as you could see, and hope you are going to be also coming in to our Destiny 1 broadcast number 101, but that broadcast will be launched on Monday, so you all have to be a bit patient, because the weekend's dedicated to the next big BioWare game, one of the biggest games of the decade, the fantastic, mysterious, wonderful, incredible, delicious, astonishing, open world FPS sci-fi game from BioWare called Anthem. I'll be there with Anthem tomorrow. Hope to see you there. I wish you all a very good night.
get started.
We had a few blips on the deep space tracking network to the hunters. Probably just more free-range asteroids.
Petra was just cracking a joke, I think. I hope.
This was Varric's plan? Be cautious. But
Another contact on the grid out towards the Jovians. I know.
Check the ident tags on every ship up from the tower. No smugglers slipping in with the Guardians.
They've converted an old storage bay.
Hunt
Best
well,
engine
outsider.
distillery I have ever been through.
we have to stop Skolas before this gets worse.
Have you ever seen this fleet Dead Orbit's always talking about?
Good to
The
see
new
you.
monarchy rep I was talking to last night seemed to have some good ideas. I mean, I don't live in the tower, so I don't really care, but didn't you see his shoulders?
I want to see these Guardians in action.
Have you noticed warlocks never blink? Well, maybe they do, but I've never seen one.
What do you know about the House of Wolves?
A hunter, I think.
Welcome to the reef.
No, she said something about
You'll get
phobos.
used to it. Why don't you show me what
think they actually eat the dirt, no. Good to see you. My sister has a collection of attack wing patches. You should come see it.